All right, are you guys ready to ramble today? I'm frozen. My fingers feel like they're going to break off. And even though it's a little warmer than it was, it could be a little bit warmer. I'm down in my studio today. I'm trying some different things. Obviously, things look different. My microphone's not here yet. So I'm trying to record over this. I don't know how it's going to come out to record like as a microphone through my voice notes and then dub it over to the video. Everything else I'm going to try to keep raw and rambling. So anyway, frozen. You know what I'm drinking today? Iced coffee. Is there any other people out there like that where you're not a hot coffee person? Like, I don't care if it's 0. Nice and cold. Happy Friday the 13th also. Do you think it's lucky? You think it's unlucky? Because I was sitting here last night and I was thinking about the whole Friday the 13th phenomenon. And I don't know if it's like the contrarian part of me where I always go against the grain. Most times, let's put it that way. Or if I just align with things that are unlucky or not wanted or taboo because that's just how they are. And that's how I am. So I was just looking up some of the stuff from Friday the 13th. Do you think it's unlucky? Did you know that according to Britannica, there's like a bunch of stuff about Friday the 13th, and I didn't read it all. You can if you like. But I will say that I didn't realize that Friday the 13th, like the 13th number, actually, there's a couple of different places where it came from, but it actually also goes back to Christianity, where it was 13 people at the Last Supper. I was like, that's interesting. And then Christ died on a Friday. I don't know. I don't know how somebody put that all together because in Christianity, you don't even believe in luck. Interesting. Also, there was something that was really cool that I was like, I would like to be a part of that. There was a club, let's see. There was a Union captain during the Civil War who founded the 13 Club, an exclusive society that sought to break superstitious taboos about luck. This is up Amanda's alley. The society consisted of 13 members, including Fowler, who gathered for a 13-course meal on the 13th day of each month in room 13 of the Knickerbocker, that's fun, cottage in New York City. The inaugural meeting was held at 8:13 on Friday, January 13th, 1882. Before sitting down to dine at each meeting, members passed under a ladder with a banner that read, Morituri te salutamus. It's Latin. Morituri te salutamus. Latin. Those of us who are about to die salute you. Did anybody else think of the Colosseum to hear that? Those of us who are about to die salute you. I just think that's so cool. The Colosseum with the, you know what I'm talking about, the gladiators and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. I think that was actually in the movie Gladiator with Russell Crowe. So anyway, I also saw too that it's like there was Loki where he entered the Valhalla on Friday the 13th or something. I don't know. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't realize it went that deep. I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, that 13th Club, I think that somebody should like revive that. That's really interesting. I'd be a part. Maybe I should head it up. Let's see. Yeah, the Judas Iscariot. There were 13 guests at the Last Supper, which obviously led to the betrayal on a Friday. So anyway, how's your week been? Since we're rambling. I am not surprised, but disappointed in the whole Superbowl thing. And of course, on Friday, I'm thinking of Friday the 13th. Of course, Monday, I get on Facebook hoping that maybe things will be a little different. Not that I made any difference, because I know I didn't make any difference. I'm sure like there's a whole 2 people that saw my video right now, but I'm like, I don't understand. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the contrarian thing, like what I talked about before, just how I roll. I don't understand though why we're all talking about this Super Bowl thing and enraged. And if you recall, if you watched, I was like, just don't watch it. Don't talk about it. Don't give anything to it, because it just adds any kind of feedback is good feedback, and it's popularity, you know? Like, why do you think that these celebrities and people wear all these outrageous outfits with like just with their nipples pierced and showing and all that stuff? Because like, even if it's outrage, it's good, you know? But Monday I was assaulted, and I tried not to even be on that much, because I'm like, help me understand. Is it neurodivergence? Is it because I'm ADHD? I just don't get it. And to just be complaining about both sides, like you complained about Kid Rock's whole thing, you complained about Bad Bunny's whole thing, and it's like, all right, let's for a second just like put that to the side. Now, we have Epstein files. I don't even know how many, like, because I like to be informed, but not too much, because it affects me mentally. So I just try to read a little bit, and I have a gist of it. And it's like, we have all these files of all these pedophiles, and we have one person in prison, and it's a woman. Let's talk about that. It's a woman. Poor sucker. Talk about witch trials. It's a woman. There's one person, and all of her clients are roaming free. We don't want to talk about it. We want to argue over Super Bowl. Like, we want to argue over the Super Bowl. And what'd you watch? And I'm a Kid Rock fan. I don't necessarily like love everything that he stands for, you know, like, was it shooting the Bud Light cans and stuff? I was like, whatever. But I like his music. I don't know anything about Bad Bunny, but to be honest with you, I didn't watch either one. I saw a clip from both, and I was like, watch what you want to watch. Like, and then we're going to be so focused on Facebook about like bashing either side. Meanwhile, you know, we got all of these people above us that are like, look at these poor schlubs. We got them again. They're fighting each other over a halftime show. Really bugged me. So that's the seriousness of my video. And it's everything. It's like, what are we going to be enraged about? I can't wait to wake up and see what we're enraged about tomorrow. You know? But anyway, I forgot to mention Friday the 13th thing. Do you guys remember when and maybe they still do it, but they used to do the tattoo shops to do the Friday the 13th flash? God, I love that. Actually, I have one from one day that I went, and it's a funny story because I actually got fired and ended up going and getting this tattoo for Friday the 13th. And I'll always remember that. I don't know, it was fun. And I think that we should bring that back. If you don't still do it, I would love to. I would love to come get some flash. The only thing that I would have to do is find a sitter. She's sleeping. Find a sitter, unless you like kids. Do you guys like my creepy doll? Is that a sign? Am I boring you? Here. I like creepy dolls. I like creepy old dolls specifically. They have history. I don't think she murdered a family of 4, but I mean, there's always that capability. No, she didn't. She's beautiful. Just unconventionally beautiful. And unconventional. I watched Dracula this week. Dracula A Love Tale finally released in the United States on the 6th. So my ass was in that seat. And I loved it. I thought they did fantastic. I like how they cast a Dracula that wasn't beautiful. You know, kind of like Gary Oldman. You know, his character carried through when he did Bram Stoker's Dracula. his character carried through without him being drop dead gorgeous. And that's what with Caleb Landry Jones, I think they did that. I'm a huge fan now of his. I saw that he was in the movie Dog Man, but I never watched it. I still can't watch it because I have to pay for it. We'll get there. But yeah, now I'm like, holy crap. And I mean, he's a musician and stuff. And I just thought they did really well with the role. They did really well with the movie. There's some things maybe I would have changed, but I liked that spin on it. So I went to see Dracula this week because I'm a creepy gothic girl. And that was cool. So, I mean, I've worked very hard on my Facebook and my social medias to try to change the algorithm to basically all that. And I've really succeeded, honestly. I don't see a lot of the Superbowl stuff anymore. I mean, it's calming down, but... And then you have the Grammys with Jelly Roll where he praised God and Jesus, and that wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. And I don't want to touch into all the religious stuff with the Christianity and spirituality right now, because this is just going to be a shorter ramble. This isn't a full podcast. But how do you please people? You can't, but still, like, it's insane. You know, a guy gets up there with the Bible and I mean, whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. But so that's my ramble for the day. And I also wanted to mention that I'm doing commissions. This is a commission I've been working on for a very close friend of her dog. I do a lot of dog portraiture. Mainly it's I guess neo-surrealism, not hyper-surrealism, pop surrealism, stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of Alphonse Mucha, and it's just, you can't really see it, but there's a couple of elements in there that I toss in because I like that. And yeah, so my commissions are open. If you want to go to my website, www.therebelsreverie.com, I'll put it in the caption or the comments or something, and drop me a line. And I can do something for you. You can take a look at my work and my profile on my portfolio on my website to see what kind of work that I primarily do. So you can kind of get an idea, you know. But that is something that I'm going to be working on here in a little bit. Hopefully between nap times. She does come down here with me, but it's tough because she gets bored. And even though she's like right next to me, it's like, it's not enough. You know, I try to just paint while she's sleeping or when Matt's home. So there's that. But anyway, this ramble kind of went a little bit serious on this one. I didn't mean for it. So I'm going to wrap up with, guess what I did this week? Oh, I left a crock pot of chicken let's see, they're not thighs. They were chicken breasts. 4 chicken breasts I put in the crock pot this week. And I was like, I'm going to have dinner ready for the next night. Everything's going to be fine. I'm ahead of the game. I was going to make chicken tacos. So you just put the 4 chicken breasts in. You fling taco seasoning in, which is a chicken. It's not Spanglish, Spangera or something. But it's pollo, chicken, taco seasoning. And put that in, and then I put Rotel tomatoes with green chilies, 3 hours on high in the crock pot. And I wasn't going to eat it that night. I left it to cool down, and guess what? I forgot about it. So I beat myself up so bad over that freaking chicken because, again, I always feel like I goofed, I messed up, it's something that nobody else does, and I almost was crying because, I'm hormonal, but I almost started crying because I was just overwhelmed, and that's what I do. I get overwhelmed, and I'll have either a mini meltdown, a crying session, something will happen. And it didn't, because I went ahead and I dumped it all of the chickens. So I let the chickens eat my chicken, and I moved on with my life. We are moving on. So if you're beating yourself up over something stupid like chicken, And I know it's money. And that was part of my thing was, I wasted money on these ingredients. We're so tight financially and budgeting. And I know that you are too. Like, that's not what I mean. But it's like you have everything in line, and I don't like wasting food. Thankfully, though, we have chickens that eat chicken. So, anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your Friday the 13th. And I hope that you think of it as maybe being a little bit lucky instead of unlucky. And don't attract that negativity to yourself because you don't need it. Have a good one.